Yeah, hello everyone. This is Thomas from Rejola IT Services, and welcome to another video on how to automate your business and grow. BAC stands for Business Automation Community, where we help business owners to uh, automate their business and also introduce the three dimensions of automation and help the business to grow. So one of the challenges that business owners face is the mindset to persevere. That is, usually when we start a business, we assume that everything is going to be all right, everything is going to be good, but within few weeks or months we realize that not everything goes as per our plans and things starts to fail, and we find it difficult to keep going. So we also know that 9 out of 10 businesses fail in the first 5 years. Now, to speak about this and to help business owners, we have our expert here, Hema Manu Anand, who is a certified NLP trainer and coach, who got certified from the original NLP trainer. And I'll request her to introduce that a little more later on. She's a soft skills trainer, she's an entrepreneur, she's a behavior analyst, and she has trained over 10,000 individuals over the past few years. Thank you, Hema, first of all, for agreeing to come and give us few insights for our entrepreneurs. Can you please tell about your NLP, the certification, because it's very unique the way you have got certified, unlike many other NLP trainers. So please tell a little bit on that first.
Sure. I have done training under Dr. Richard Bandler. People who know NLP would know Richard Bandler and John Grinder. They are the founders of NLP. So you can get trained from Dr. Richard Bandler by doing courses either in London or in America. I did the first course and I also wanted to become a trainer like him, because if you want to do training under Dr. Bandler, if you want to do master practitioner, you need to be doing your practitioner certificate as a prerequisite, either with Dr. Bandler or one of his approved licensed trainers in the world. Otherwise, no amount of NLP practitioner course will be considered as valid. So I did so to get that level of approval from him, so I did NLP practitioner, master practitioner, and charisma enhancement, 3 levels of courses with him. So in India, there are around 8 or 9 licensed trainers from Dr. Bandler Society, and I'm one of them. Yes.
Yeah, so that is how special it is for us to have Hema. She's one among the top 8 or 9 people in India who's got trained in NLP. So we keep hearing of NLP a lot, neuro linguistic programming a lot, but Hema is not a lot. She is one very special individual who's been trained in a from the actual creators of NLP. So welcome, Hema. Thank you once again. So the first question for you: why do business owners give up?
One of the first things I would say is doing business is not easy, as we all know. All of us are business owners, especially myself, Thomas, and few others that we know in our circle are business owners. There are some business owners who are second or third generation business owners. So their parents will give them the knowledge they need to run the business and how to manage problems. But people like myself, Thomas, and some of us who started, we are first generation business owners, which means our parents have taught us the mindset of budget, not spending too much. Be careful about the risk. Don't expand too much. Don't go beyond your means. If you earn 1,000 rupees, you need to save 500 rupees. Live within 500 rupees. Don't invest on anything. Just keep it. That's the mindset we've grown with. Whether we like it or not, that's what we've grown. And so when we start business, it's natural. It's very natural for us to initially not understand the way the money works. When we get money, what should we do with the money? That we don't know. Okay. The second problem we have is whenever we start a business, I don't know if you have heard the term beginner's luck. Beginner's luck. We will get the first order of the first thing very quickly. It's like buying a lottery ticket. The first time you'll win a small amount. That will give you this drive to keep persevering, which is perfect. Having said that, that luck does not last long. Your hard work lasts long. Your learning lasts long. So after the first luck or first opportunity, you have to put your hard work. You can't trust that the things will fall in place and I will get a customer. No, you have to knock the doors of customers. You have to let go of your ego and of who you are, what your product is, and serve the customers. Have the customer mindset. You might have the brilliant product in the world, but if customers don't like it, no point in that product. do something that the customers like. But we sometimes get caught up in all these dramas in our head. And that also pushes us, and we give up that. That's why we give up. If nobody buys your product, what do? This is the people are mad. They don't like the product. They are useless, blah, blah, blah. Not really. You should fall in love with your service, not in love with your product. That's another thing that we need to learn. Number 3, when failures happen, people are quick to point out around you. I told you already. I told you so. And it's very easy to fall for it. That's why I've been reading a lot about Elon Musk and Nikola Tesla. They all work individually. If you want to have a group who are open to exploring, open to finding new arenas. Normal crowd, as I said, just like you and me, we come from a different mindset from parents, right? Normal families will only put you down. It's not their fault, but they don't know any other way. If you can't find somebody who can uplift you, just do it alone. Just do it alone. If you have a failure, don't tell it to people. Don't go and talk about it to people. Don't sit in a bar and drink. What you need to do is learn for the lessons. What lessons we need to learn from that? If you can't find it, that's when you hire a mentor. There are amazing mentors in the world, okay? Or coaches. They do not get involved in your business. They do not need to know about your business, but they will ask you questions that will make you open the doors that are closed in your mind. So engage one of those people. So these 3 are the main drawbacks. People give up very easily because they don't know how money works. Beginner's luck doesn't last long. Hard work is too difficult. Number 3, one failure and people around them will put them down. Financial pressure and all those will put them down. So those are the main reasons. And that's why you would have seen statistically, most businesses shut down within 2 years. And the next step is 5 years. 5 years is the second milestone. If a business survives beyond 5 years, they are good to go. Because what they've done is, all they have done is, they know how to face the problems. They know how to persevere. That's all they learned, nothing else. They didn't come up with a mind-blowing product. They didn't come up with a mind-blowing service. They know when and how to change. So that's my
Thank you very much. So basically what you're saying is completely to do with the mindset. What steps can a business owner take, something like day-to-day habits that they can cultivate over a period of time, so that their mindset can slowly transform towards what is required? What should they do every day? Practical steps.
Okay. I'm going to give you some few tips. Number 1, read. Every day, read something either about your business, how your industry is in the world, what are the changes that's happening. If that's not huge, like say for me as a trainer, training industry does not have massive changes overnight. It changes over 6-month period. It does change, but over a 6-month period. So what do I need to read? Whatever I'm good at. I'm good at NLP, but I have to read about NLP every day. Another author's book, another technique. How can I improvise it? So you have to read something every day. That's a must. In a year, you should have at least done 10 books. In your industry, if you are not going to read books, 10 different articles that's powerful in your industry. That's a must. The second thing you need to do is, I strongly suggest to have a mentor or a coach for any business owner. The reason being, some people might say, Hema, that's not necessary. And I would tell you, a lot of my Marwadi friends will say, Hema, that's not necessary. And I agree with them. You know why? Because their fathers and forefathers are their mentors.
Correct.
They are like, the business idea is ingrained in their blood. Correct. So I totally agree with them. But if you don't have that in your blood, then please engage a mentor or a coach. Don't worry about the investment of it. The reason being, what you give will come back to you 10 times more, because you can't give up. So that's the second tip I would say. And if you are going to have a mentor or a coach, you need to meet with them or talk to them once a week. Absolutely essential. You can't come up with reasons for not meeting them. Once a week is a must. More often is better. Tip number 3, no matter what industry you are in, what you do, it doesn't matter. You have to be part of an organization or a platform. Networking is absolutely important. People should know that you exist. We live in a world, either you can spend a lot of money on digital marketing. That works as well. You don't have to be in any platform. You don't have to be part of any groups. If you have money to spend on Google SEO or AdWords and Insta, Facebook, that's perfect. If you can't do that, you need to be part of a group, any association like BNI or Rotary Club or Line. It doesn't matter. You have to be part of some club where your business will be word of mouth for 10 more people. You have to do that. So that's absolutely essential for any business owner to do that. Again, there, do not think about money because you don't understand market. Without marketing, even the golden product means nothing.
Oh, yes.
You should know that you exist. So that's my third tip. And last but not least, in addition to all these, if you find any area, anywhere to promote your business, please be there. Nobody in this world can promote your business as good as you do. So if you're a business owner, a new business owner, please be out there. Plan it in your schedule every week that you have to be there physically or virtually in places where your target customers will be meeting. For example, Clubhouse. A lot of people, Clubhouse, I don't know whether you like it or not, but if you think your target audience are going to be there, you need to be in the Clubhouse. Your face should be there. You need to put your hand up and say a few words. So those are, if you do just these things in your daily routine, plan it. And again, I'm going to quote something from Elon Musk because I've been reading a lot about him lately. That's why he says, if you know what is your niche, spend 6 months not doing anything but completely on the business. No partying, no going out, no celebrations, nothing. 6 months to read about it. Read it so well that you dream about it. You wake up early in the morning because you have to read more. You go to bed late. If you do this for 6 months, start from the 7th month. You'll be fine. You'll overtake anybody who's done it for 3 years or 4 years. So yeah, in a nutshell,
Absolutely.
I totally agree with that.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. So read and then have a mentor and then network and be present wherever your customers are. And Elon Musk, of course, after creating PayPal, he went ahead and made a rocket company absolutely with zero knowledge in it. And he claims that it has come only because he's read all about rockets. Now
Yeah.
imagine a person reading about rockets and creating a company of rockets. So really amazing. Thank you, Hema. Hema's company's name is Panesia Valley Consulting, and she does various programs. And Hema, I know that you are about to start a training on NLP. Can you tell a couple of minutes on that also?
Sure, thank you. I run usually NLP is something that I believe everybody should know because it's the way the mind works. It has nothing to do with whether you're good or bad. I would suggest everybody to attend some NLP training. Don't worry about it's a great trainer, just attend. You will understand. There will be pearls of wisdom from everybody. Okay. So I support all the NLP trainers here. Whoever has taken the effort to teach, good on you, and please attend some classes. Why? Because it teaches you how the subconscious mind works and how you can create change very quickly. Even as a business owner, something goes wrong and you don't want to be feeling depressed for days and days. You want to wake up in 5 minutes, and then we will give you a technique you can come out of it very quickly. So I have programs starting from 800 rupees all the way to 75,000 rupees. The program I'm starting today, it's called NLP for Personal Excellence. It's for 14 days, starting from tonight, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, only 1 hour for 14 days. It'll be very fast paced, but you will learn the key skills you need from NLP. The course fee is only 845 rupees. And just one more thing I would like to add. If people don't want to spend even that much, you can go to Udemy and look for my name, Hema Manu Anand or Hemalata Manu Anand. I've got my Udemy courses in English and in Tamil for NLP, and that's less than 600 rupees.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Hema. Thank you all for listening. And I'd like to draw your attention to a tool that we have on our BAC website, that is bacommunity.me, where you can find out your business automation quotient. You can know exactly in the 3 dimensions of your business, that is yourself, your team, and your systems. How are you performing in each of these dimensions? And Hema has covered a major of self. How do we take care of ourselves so that we can automate our business? So thank you very much, Hema. And we'll leave Hema's contact details in the description. So please do get in touch with her. Thank you once again. Thank you. Bye and have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you all.